Hello, hello everyone. What is up? We are back for another Minecraft Tuesday. So yeah, don't have too much I don't think for like preamble before today's stream. I think the biggest piece of news is I had mentioned last week that um uh it as years are always like kind of iffy. My 1 year anniversary for streaming is this weekend. Um, I and so instead of doing it this week or next week, I want to push it off a week, just so that I don't have to worry about it being on like a weekend or anything like that, to make it a little bit nicer. So yeah, and the coolest part is Kirby is here, although he needs to get his audio figured out so that everybody can hear him. And I guarantee you he's gonna be like,
Minecraft, but if it was in Minecraft, huh?
there we go. Now he's back. So there we go. We're all good now. Let me transition us over into the Minecraft gameplay.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, no, I said we
Oh,
could hear you.
you said my audio was on.
Yeah, it was bugged, but then you did something and now it's working.
I didn't do anything.
Maybe it was the Spectrum internet because
I
when you
probably.
came in, you started going like really fast.
Oh.
So maybe it like was catching up or something.
Oh. Dude,
Oh,
I hate my internet so much.
how it feels to have Spectrum
Uh,
internet.
dude, and my brother's like extra frustrated because he has to work from home, so
Oh, damn.
it's a struggle bus, man.
We've had a lot of days recently. I don't know if it's the same over by you, but we've had a lot of days recently where the rain is so bad that it's knocked out power for like everybody but us because um, we actually have underground dedicated electric for our neighborhood, so we don't lose power when everybody else loses power. But other people lose power, so like businesses are out and stuff. Like I went to order a Burger King, but the Burger King was at didn't have power, and I was like, damn. We're at that level of not capitalism. What's the word I'm looking for? That level of privilege where everybody else's power is out and mine's not. And I'm like, God damn it, we need the power back so that I can go to Burger King.
So that I can get my fast food.
But I was playing Overwatch comp and our power flickered, and so I was like, God damn it, my Overwatch comp. But it was a blessing in disguise because now I don't have to play Overwatch comp. Okay, I want to. I've got a plan for today's stream because I kind of feel like just doing art today. I don't want to do anything like super complicated. And you were saying how you wanted to do more stuff on the perimeter. And so I'm gonna like find some of the pixel art that I've done around the area. And oh, I forgot.
Do you want me to sort of? I don't have a full design yet for the perimeter, but do you want me to sort of like mark out where you can build?
Oh, I didn't know it was that complicated.
Because
Sure.
well, there's gonna be like, because you're gonna need to stay a little bit away from the corners, and then like each spacing is gonna be similar,
Okay,
if that
no
makes
problem.
sense.
I mean, what's probably more important right now is I guess should go to the item sorter and see like what, because I want to build it out of the concrete since we have it now.
Yeah.
Instead of wool.
We have infinite concrete.
Really,
Can't do
really
this
quick
on
sorter.
concrete.
I
Oh
gotta see what
shit!
colors we got of concrete and how much we got. Okay, so we do have cyan. Oh, we have a lot of cyan. Perfect. So what I'm thinking would be kind of cool is the ones that I built in the server are probably going to be really small in the perimeter. And so it's like, what if I built them every block was 4 blocks?
Oh. Uh, Well, like, what do you mean by really small? Like, how many blocks across are they?
Well, I was gonna
Like,
build Gura first. So.
oh, like rebuilding the ones that you built on the server, but in the perimeter walls. I see what you mean. Uh, hmm.
I could just build them regular size. I don't care.
I'm trying to think. You could, if you want, you could try the bigger size. I think that would look okay. I'm. The thing
I'll
is,
just build
like,
them regular size.
the thing is, the walls are really tall too, so it's kind of hard. Like, regular size is gonna look really short, if that makes sense. So I think you're right. I think double size would look better.
Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of black, but luckily we have a lot of black from all the stuff that you've done. Unfortunately,
By
I don't know what to
accident.
do for skin tone.
I mean, you don't have to use only concrete.
That's true, but I'm trying to think of other stuff that'll look... that we'll have a lot of. Because I used birchwood, stripped birchwood.
Yeah,
It might take me
you could just
forever.
use that again.
Might have to run the farm.
I was actually gonna go run the tree farm for a bit, so I can do that with birchwood if you want.
Here, let me come over to you so the lag's not as bad. Oh, also, I am so excited. I haven't... It's been a while since we've talked. I'm so excited I asked Reborn about that Raspberry Pi project with the speakers because I think that what he sent is actually just the solution I needed. I have to look more
perfect.
into it. The problem is I need to edit the Midwest Rep Rap footage, and I need to finish editing the long form video for which one of these? This one's full. I'll just have this one. I need to finish the Midwest Rep Rap video, and I need to finish the Ender Pro revision video. And then after that, I can get back into tinkering and stuff, so that then I can do that. But I'm pretty sure that the code that I already wrote is good enough to work it. But if it does, it'll work for our portal gun.
So problem.
Yeah.
I don't have any birch saplings. I gotta go get some.
What else? I feel like there was something else that I wanted to bring. Oh, I'm really... I don't know. I keep seeing videos, and we were at Too Many Games, and people were... So, I'm like, my brain's all over the place, sorry. I've been seeing a lot of people selling, like, 3D printed stuff in the wild now, and you can tell all of it's done on an AMS. And so it's like, I don't know, it's like...
Like multicolor or whatever?
No, like, you can tell it's an AMS as the AMS marks on it. But yeah, multicolor. I mean,
Okay.
nobody makes an AMS right now, so...
Well, plenty of people do. You just refuse to acknowledge them.
What do you mean?
Prusa has one.
Oh, that's right.
Prusa's had one for a long time. That's worked pretty well.
I've never heard of
It's
anybody,
just
anybody using it, though, aside from...
I've
Prusa
seen
themselves.
a lot of people use it. The problem is they're not... I wouldn't necessarily call them... I mean, they're mainstream as far as 3D printers are concerned, but not mainstream as far as, like, TikTok or other things are concerned. So
Yeah.
you're seeing a lot more AMS just because those are the printers that TikTokers and stuff are using.
True.
Because it's a bunch of old heads using Prusa machines, and they tend to not post as much on TikTok and Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. See, the problem is the cheapest machine that can run the MMU is like...
It's like $1,000.
Yeah, so it's like...
Yeah, no, I agree with you. That's definitely a factor too. You can get a Bamboo A1 Mini plus the AMS combo
For $350.
for like $350 right now. It's like that's insane.
And if I sign up
So-
for the Micro Center Insider credit card, then I could get it for $300.
Ooh.
And I was talking to Gigi about it because she keeps sending me like videos of people using, like, she's like, oh, I want this model or I want this model, and I'm like, I can't do that, I don't have the printer for it. And she's like, how much is the printer? And I'm like, I could get it for $350. And she's like, oh man, we could do that. And I'm like, oh man. See, I was set to wait because my opinion is the CFS is going to come out. It's going to take a little bit for the community to learn how to use it and properly. So I'm thinking it won't be viable until like February. That's like almost an entire year away.
So yeah,
Not like 10
and
months.
here's
So it's like, oh man.
I think it's not going to be viable until even later than that.
Yeah, I'm being very.
It took a while for the K1 to like start picking up speed.
The only reason I think it'll be
people
quicker than the K1
start using it
in
properly.
terms of time to viability is because the community has had a long time to get adjusted to the AMS, and Orca is specifically built to use the AMS, and most of the hard work of the K1 like infrastructure is already done.
Yeah, that's fair.
Literally,
that's fair.
all it would be is learning the like the special tweaks that Creality made to it over the AMS, and then it will be almost
the special tweaks, aka they don't have a fucking NFC thing so that they can lock out spools of filament whenever they want to.
Yeah. I don't know like what all there will be, but what I'm torn between is it's been confirmed that it will work on at least the K1. Rain said that it was confirmed that it would work on all newer Ender printer or all new Creality printers, so like the Ender 3 series, like the
I'm gonna
V3
say
series. But
it's definitely, I mean, the printer's gonna have to have Clipper. That's gonna be the stipulation. So my theory is, and hopefully this is true, that they're gonna make it sort of an open thing to where it's just basically like a Clipper module. So you plug it in with USB, you give it power, and then you configure a Clipper config and you're good to go. So it'll work with any Clipper printer. It doesn't have to be Creality even. It can just be any Clipper printer. That would be awesome. Even if it's a little more expensive than something like an Enraged Rabbit Carrot Feeder. You know how much I love those. I think if it's open, it'll be it'll make it a lot more enticing, even if it is a little bit more expensive. I think that's where Creality can really be like, hey, AMS is cool, but our thing can work on everything.
True. I think we'll see, and honestly, I think the community development is going to be as quick or as slow as it can get into the hands of people, because I don't think it's going to take as long as the K1, because the K1 was new hardware. This, from what we can see is not going to be new hardware. It's like new hardware.
The thing is, it's new to Creality, and it's going to be new to a lot of people using it. Because I'm sure there's a bunch of people like us that have held off on getting an AMS and a bamboo printer because of the firmware and the software.
But I think there's equally as many people who have bamboo machines. Dude, you're so quiet and Kirby is really loud.
Uh-oh.
I am quiet.
Isn't that how you want it to be?
It's not what my fans want it to be. It's about what my fans want, not about what I want. Is it better now? I'm sorry, I'm talking a little bit quieter than normal today. I'm not my normal influencer. Hey guys, today I just didn't feel like yelling.
You ever that?
Because I just yelled at my sister for being too loud, so I'm like, no.
So now I gotta be quiet.
So yeah, I don't know. Yes, last week we were talking about printing, like in general, with Josh, and he was like, well, I like bamboo, and talking at Midwest, there are so many people that like bamboo printers. I think the amount of people that are in the community are plentiful. And what I'm
Yeah.
saying is I think that would have a more direct carryover than the people that are familiar with Core XY that contributed to the K1's development.
That's
I don't know if I'm
yeah,
making sense.
that's fair.
But
No,
that's
that
my
makes a
opinion.
lot of sense.
I
Yeah,
think that's why.
because Core
the-
XY was very new to basically everybody at the time.
Yeah, because the only company at that point, kind of still, that's done Core XY is Bamboo.
You'd be surprised how many good Core XY printers are right now that you just don't know about.
But
Like the
what I'm
cheaty
saying is,
printers
like
that we
at the
saw.
time that the K1
At the time of the
came out,
K1 release, yeah.
there was
Bamboo was the
there
only
was
like
Bamboo, and that was pretty much it. Now
It was-
people have
yeah.
a much more familiarity with Core XY, I think.
I mean, obviously Core XY has been around for a while, but as far as commercially successful printers, the Bamboo was like really the first one that really took off. So yeah.
Yeah, but I think now there's a lot of people who have K1s who are eager to get that thing running. I think there's a large majority of people who use Orca instead of Creality Print, and so
Well, and Creality Print is switching to being forked off of Orca instead of
Prusa or whatever. They
instead
do.
of no, they were forking off of what's the one that you use?
Kira.
Yeah, Kira. The Creality Print's forked off of Kira. It's
Oh.
gonna switch to be forked off of Orca. I'm pretty sure specifically because of the CFS.
Gotcha. But either way, I just think the development of the CFS is going to be faster than the development of the K1 in terms of good profiles and documentation and all that.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see.
Hopefully.
I
mean, I still don't think it's
definitely
a
agree with
terrible
you that
idea.
It's gonna be. I definitely agree with you that it's gonna be a. It's gonna be a clipper thing and not a, like hardware
I
thing.
really hope so. I really hope so. Because that would be like a huge selling point for a lot of people.
Well, I don't see how they would be able to connect it to all of the printers they've promised without making it like you're talking about.
If they
Not
force
lost my
it to
mind
be,
here.
if they force it to be on
I don't know, you
Creality
might have
Print
lost your
or
mind.
their cloud stuff,
Pizza Tower,
that would lock
Pizza
it
Tower,
to the
Pizza
Creality
Tower.
printers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. If they just make it a clipper thing, or if they at least make it so that you can open the firmware up like they do with the printers, where there's just a button that you press and it's like, okay, now you have root access. If they give you root access, then it's fine. If they don't, which they might not at the beginning, and hopefully
Root access to the
they
K2
do.
or root access to the AMS?
to the AMS, because it's gonna. So the way Clipper works is each module runs its own
1,000
microprocessor.
hours
So
in Pizza Tower,
it
bro.
kinda
Play
acts
another
like its
game.
own printer, except it's not a printer. But it's its own microprocessor. So you put the same firmware on it that's on the printer itself.
Yeah.
So as long as you have root access to the AMS, then you should be able to get it to work on any printer. As long as they're not doing anything like super funky with it, which I
Yeah.
don't think they will. That wouldn't make sense development wise to do
I
something
meant more
funky
so
with
like the slicing and everything. But you're also valid for what you're talking about.
it. I mean, obviously they're gonna focus on Creality tune profiles, right? But if it's open and you can use it on other printers, then it's only a matter of time before the community makes it so that it works
what
on
I
other
want,
printers
what
as well.
I'm interested in seeing is what is their differentiation between what can be a printer that uses it and what can't, because then what I want to see is what will it take to get my printers to do that. Like, because with the Bamboo AMS, that's locked tight, so you have to have a Bamboo printer to use their AMS. And even within that, if it's one of the,
You have to have the right AMS for the right.
yes,
Bamboo
you have to have
printer.
the mini for the A1 series, and you have to have the regular for the every other printer. I'm not super familiar with it, but if it's like what you're saying, and the only stipulation is it's clipper, and then theoretically you can get it to work, it could then theoretically work on like my CR10, which I think would be huge.
Yeah, you would just need to get it running Clipper.
Because if that's the case, then I would buy just the CFS and then maybe the Soval 8. like as because I would really like to buy a printer, but the thing I'm looking at is the K2 Plus combo is going to be 1,500, I think, when it releases, is what we said. And what people are estimating, or the price of the AMS, which I think in order to remain competitive, they've got to keep it around the same price as the AMS. Let's just say, for sake of argument, it's $500. I think that's a reasonable price for it because that's what the normal AMS is, right?
I think by itself, yeah.
So
obviously combo deals are better, but
yes,
not everybody buys it as a combo. Some people buy just the printer and then eventually upgrade.
At the very least, I have the K1, which has been confirmed to work with the CFS. The question is whether it will work on the other printers, because that would really be game changing, because then I really would like a large format 3D printer that can do multicolor, because the K2 Plus is like the size of the Sovel 8. It's like 350, right? 350 by 350 by 350 or whatever.
It's the size of... Wait. Yeah. 350 by 350 by 350.
So the Sovel 8 can do the tool changing, and we're waiting for Teaching Tech to finish his video to like have that really ironed out. But I think the question is, which printer will I buy in the short term, as in like a year? Thought this was a Minecraft stream, not an Ace and Kirby talking about 3D printing and capitalism stream. Well, to be fair,
that's always
we're not talking about capitalism yet. We could talk about it. Also, I know that you're a longtime subscriber, but you must not be a longtime viewer, because we talk about 3D printing in every single Minecraft Tuesday stream ever.
Exactly.
See, this is what happens. You give chat what they want. OMB has been like, play Pizza Tower, play Pizza Tower. I played Pizza Tower, immediately stopped watching me, and just came back recently and was like, wait a minute. This guy doesn't talk about Pizza Tower anymore. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not being like actually mean. I'm just joking. Let's see what colors I got. I need some white and I need some gray, which I should have here. There's white. Do I need this gray? No, I need light gray. You're kidding, I don't have light gray?
I don't think we were cloning light gray at all.
I had it in one of the chests, if not. Ace Gamer, try not to talk about 3D printing challenge impossible. Ooh,
it is
you
impossible.
Shouldn't have commented that. OMB, try not to talk about Pizza Tower challenge impossible. And then OMB is going to be like, well, actually, I talked about Anton Blast the one time. So, I deserve that. I mean, you're fair. You're fair for saying that. Like, Minecraft should be about Minecraft. What would you like me to talk about when it comes to Minecraft? I don't have anything going on. I'm just collecting resources right now. Once we get down to it,
we could talk about the 1.21 update and how they released it and then immediately went on vacation, and it's still a broken piece of. It's a broken mess.
Dookie. Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty funny.
I mean, I don't think so. Mojang does that a lot, where they release an update and then go on vacation pretty soon after. Probably because they were overworked to release the update, right?
Yeah.
Which, as game developers, are always overworked. So I don't blame them for it. But it's just really funny how it keeps happening.
Yeah, it's like how every time a new Hollow generation, Hollow English generation comes out, Amelia Watson gets sick. People always argue that she's going out and finding the new gens. I don't know if you've heard that joke before, but I think it's very funny.
That is kind of funny.
Remember when minecarts were like 3 times faster? I actually don't. Kirby would probably know more about that, being the resident Minecraft guy here.
There was like one snapshot where they made them faster, and everybody complained that they broke their roller coasters, so they reverted it, and I'm pissed about that still.
It's always the community that ruins everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it also used to be before powered rails. you had to use this trick. I forget exactly what it was called, but it was like entity boosting or whatever. But basically, if you ran two minecarts next to each other, they would kind of push each other and boost each other, and that's how you would gain speed. So I remember
that,
like
actually.
I remember building like entire minecart systems with minecart boosters, and it was sick. And like doing entire like redstone train stations and stuff. But now you
We
can just
should
do it
build
with
like a giant.
power
I
drive.
guess it really doesn't make any sense now that we have the Nether, but that.
Rails and minecarts are just so bad. I don't think it's worth it.
Well, we have the rail duper. And the community is responsible for adding phantoms. World's weakest sapling. Oh shit! What is this portal?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
all
phantoms
fucked up
suck, and I'm
weird.
so mad that they added phantoms. So this portal is our gravity block duper, so you'll see. Hold on. Yeah. So I'm trying to get enough.
Wait. Oh. you
And
can turn it
Dreams,
on.
Dreams is here. Oh man, everybody's here. I'm trying to make
Yo.
light gray so I can put. Oh shit! I just joined and I get that. Welcome.
You gotta sing the new viewer song.
The new viewer song.
Yeah.
New viewer. New viewer.
Okay, never mind.
thanks
You
for-
don't need to sing it. I changed my mind.
I gotta farm clips for TikTok. I gotta do like other VTubers and do like a burp or a fart or be like, haha, bitch, and then that's it. That's my joke. That's how I introduce everybody in the stream. Everyone is here. Come on! Why did I read that? It's my fault. God damn it. Why did I read that? Well, now that Dreams is back, we have full reign to talk about 3D printing all we want. I don't think I don't know if I have very much more to add. I'm just not sure what to do because I am like this close to going to Micro Center and picking up an AM mini combo. I just hate bamboo so much. It's like what is more important to me?
My happiness or my morals?
That's what I'm saying. Also, the amount of waste that it generates, I think I would. So everyone is here. Everyone except my dad and the milk that expired 13 years ago. That was a good one. I actually liked that one. That was funny. What is this song? This sounds dope. Well, I know it's Mario Kart music. But it sounds like Cuphead. No way. Mario Kart Home Circuit? I think I'm the only person alive who played that game. Did you play that? Or no?
Mario Kart Home Circuit? No.
No. My happiness. Your happiness is right here, Dreams. Now that you're watching me stream. Mario Kart Home Circuit was or is, you can still buy it, but it's a game for the Switch, and it's I have the chance to get an A1 Mini for 130, and it's not happening.
What?
Yeah, well, you can get just the printer for pretty cheap. But Dreams is saying he could get the A1 Mini. I'm guessing just the printer without the AMS.
For 130?
Yeah. Remember, he's also in Britain. And he's got something going on with some sponsor who wants to buy him a printer so he can be a print lab. Just the printer.
But yeah, just the printer
just
right
the
now
printer
is
is lame.
200. So
What?
I mean, yeah, you're saving 70. Just the printer by itself right now is 200.
Oh, okay. For me, I'm like, the printer
I think
is
if the
iffy.
sale's still going on.
The only reason I would get the printer is if I could get the AMS.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
No, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, as far as like a $200 printer goes, it's pretty solid.
yeah, it's not bad. I have no complaints towards the
Other than
Mini.
other than
I
the
think it's
software.
kind of sad that the A1 is so awful.
The A1's, as far as I've heard, the new bed cable and stuff is fine.
I don't know. I just too much. What is it? Too much.
Too much drama.
Too much drama.
Too much.
I can't
The
do it.
way that Bamboo responded was.
Yeah, it
wrong,
makes me
to put it
nervous more
lightly.
than anything because I'm like,
Yeah,
it doesn't inspire confidence in the consumer. You're
but
too
the
much
mini's
drama.
been out for longer. It doesn't use an AC bed.
Yeah, but anything that happens could elicit that response. So it just makes me a little nervous. You feel me on that one? You feeling me?
Oh! I don't like that. So if you open Bamboo's website on Firefox, they have that thing that like Apple does, where as you scroll down, it like scrolls through like images, and it's kind of cool. Like it zooms into the printer, and then it prints something, and then you actually keep scrolling, and then
Oh,
it
I know
actually gets into
exactly
the
what you're
specs
talking
and
about.
stuff.
Did you know you can do that in PowerPoint?
Yeah.
I want to do that sometime. I just have never done it for a PowerPoint.
But Firefox doesn't preload the images to
Did you
save
see
on
my
RAM,
video clip about
and it
Print
just
Live?
flashes white.
I haven't gotten a chance to watch the actual video, but I saw it and I was like, that looks dope. I just have to get around to watching it. I've just been so busy. Yesterday I was doing like actual work.
Oh, Dream. Okay, speaking of like printers made from stuff that they shouldn't be made of.
Connects.
Did you see the pictures of the Connects printer?
We
at
brought
RepRap?
it up as soon as you left. Actually, I guess
Oh,
I should say that. So as soon as you left, we talked a bunch about like it's literally as soon as you left as soon as you left, Josh and Dreams both dropped by and they were all
Nice.
He needs to know that he is
He is very, very shy. It was
Yeah.
kind of funny. Like it was hard to get him to talk when it was just me. And then I had Soy Milk, the VTuber, on the iPad, and I went and talked to him with her, and then he like completely clammed up, and I felt kind of bad. But it is really cool. It's a cool project. I don't think he ever actually got it printing at RepRap, but he had it like moving around and stuff. So the only thing that wasn't working was the actual 3D printer parts. He was having trouble with the extruder. But it's a really cool project. Yeah, he needs to know everything's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, somebody's ringing my door. Hold on.
Did you see the eyes? I actually got it with my
Wait,
face
I think
tracking and
I think I
everything.
had you muted.
I don't know if you saw him yet.
This
It's
whole
on my
time.
Twitter.
You should be back now. I panicked and pressed all my buttons because somebody was ringing my
Ace is
doorbell.
talking, but he's muted in Discord.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I think you were muted the whole time.
I was
Kirby-
muted.
Kirby was
No
muted.
way, dude. I was talking to Dreams.
Yeah, I got
It's
I
fine,
got
it's
panicked
okay.
because somebody rang my doorbell, and I just tapped all my mute buttons all at once.
Damn.
I even
was-
double muted myself because I can mute my mic And then I have my toggle in OBS. And my
Yeah,
toggle in
dude.
Discord.
I went off on Dreams.
What did you say?
No, I was talking about the Connects printer guy because he said he had finished the printer.
Oh yeah,
like right before he left, and it was his first time trying to print on it. So, and I'm like, dude, that resonates with me because I fixed, and we didn't get either of these running at RepRap. We just didn't have time to mess with them. But I fixed my split flap the night before leaving for RepRap in a voice chat, and then the next, and then the eyeballs I also finished in the same voice chat. And I didn't have them running at RepRap either. But hell yeah, finishing projects right before you leave for a big convention. That's just like me.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I did that with the Guru hair ties. Yeah, all right, guys, I understand. I accidentally muted Kirby. I was freaked out because somebody knocked on my door in the middle of my stream, and I didn't want to get doxxed.
And it was just the pizza.
I'm sorry.
But Dreams, have you seen the eyeballs yet? Because I got them hooked up with face tracking and everything.
I did retweet the video. So.
But I don't know if Dreams saw it. He might have.
We'll see. We'll see. Kirby's big hole. Wait, the sign will probably tell me. Kirby's base, item store, Tim's base. Nope. Raid farm. Nope. Desert 00. No. And Boral.
Which one are you trying to find?
Perimeter.
Oh, it's the... So if you go to where my big hole portal is, it's like just... It's just past that. It has a bunch of chests above it.
Oh,
so
okay.
keep going. Yeah.
So, some other stuff I want to start working on. There's like a bunch of projects I want to work on. It's funny considering I have 3 printers that are like up and running, and a 4th. Holy shit! This is like, what's that? What are these buildings?
What? The ones in the perimeter?
Yeah, what are these?
So one of them's a creeper farm.
The other
That's
is the slime farm.
Not like super built up, and the other one's a slime farm. That spans 3 chunks, which is pretty awesome.
It's kind of slow, but I think that's because nobody's here. Oh, I see some diamonds.
It is pretty fast. If somebody's standing like at the creeper farm.
Ow.
Only issue is not all the slimes kind of migrate towards the iron golems, so I got to figure out a better solution for that. Because some of them just kind of hop around and do whatever they want when they should be dying. No, don't mine them all under the wall. No, don't. Stop mining the wall. Okay,
what?
You mined them anyways. Dude, we're trying to leave the wall alone. Because it kind of looks cool with all the ores and stuff.
I just want the diamond.
But we have infinite diamonds.
From where?
We can just trade for armor and stuff.
It's not the same, man. I want the diamonds.
Leave the walls alone. That's the point of the walls.
The wall. I'm about to build something on the wall anyway.
Yeah, but no, I wanted, because you're still gonna see some of the raw wall behind your stuff. I wanted it to stay like normal Minecraft with all the stuff. Don't go mining all of the ores. Just leave them.
Place dirt. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I should cover the entire wall with dirt. It would be
No,
really
please
fun.
no.
I finally struck a chord. Look at all those diamonds, bro.
Please leave them. Please leave them alone. You know how quickly we can get diamonds?
The power I have. The power I have.
How about this? When we do another perimeter for a witch farm, that one you can take all the diamonds out of the walls.
Yes, keep bargaining with me, Kirby.
The
Look at that. It's out of my render distance. I love that. That's cool. Just a black void.
I mean,
Oh,
that's the whole point of the perimeter, is that it's big enough so that when you're in the middle, the outside chunks don't load.
that's so
I think you can still see them maybe, but they're in lazy chunks, so they don't like process anything.
wow. This is huge.
Like they are literally the edge of the
Look
chunks.
at all the creepers dying to those soul sand fires. Is there a reason they're soul sand besides the fact that they look cool?
Soul sand fires do more damage, so they kill a little bit quicker.
Wow, this is already almost full. That's impressive. I should build a cobblestone generator here.
Why? Because you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my like here, I think.
As long as it's not too close to the corner, I think I can work around it.
So, can I just build it like here, or do I have to like?
I'd probably build it up a little bit off the ground, maybe like 5 or 10 blocks off the bedrock, just so that it has room under it.
Well, no. The question I'm asking is for like spawn proofing and stuff.
As long as it's lit up, you should be fine.
Or
if you wanna dig 1 block into the wall and build it, but
it's gonna take me forever.
Yeah. We can figure out ways to make sure it's lit up and spawn proof. That shouldn't be a big deal.
Okay, can I miss that? Yeah, I can. God, this bothers me so much. I want to like fill this in and put carpet over this whole area here. I don't like how it's
over the bedrock. Yeah, I really don't like the bedrock either. That's why I was okay with Dream when he was building the floor.
Yeah, and then
he
just
Fuzzy
stopped
was
coming
trying
on
to tear it up.
And then he just stopped coming onto the server. This is really weird. Same with Fuzzy. I haven't seen Fuzzy, I think, in like 3 months.
I think Fuzzy's been really busy.
I had to print a block printer to build. No excuses. No excuses.
I was gonna say that's a good excuse.
No, not me. I think that's a bad excuse.
That's because you hate everything fun.
Actually, I'm a big lover of fun. You wouldn't understand. Being a notorious hater.
I am your #1 hater.
Actually real and true. See how much of the outline I can do. So now that I got Mario music in my, I'm gonna get a better reference. I'm scared to go near the farm.
You got Mario music in your left ear and the Bible in your right. Yeah?
So, oh god, that's the one thing I hate about concrete is it doesn't have a texture really, so it's kind of hard to tell like where each block ends and begins. So there's 4. I need... Fuck. I got a bad picture. I can't actually tell from the picture. Holy shit, it takes forever to fly out of this. Oh! Remember when this was like this area we like took that one villager?
It wasn't from this village. This village
Well,
was
we
already...
went to and then it died, and so then we had to find the igloo.
Yeah. No. It was a different village. It wasn't that village.
No, that village we had the fight in, remember? And everybody died, and so we had to move on.
Not that one, though. It wasn't that village. It was a
I
taiga
swear it
village.
was.
No, it was a taiga village.
I'll go back to the footage. It wasn't the taiga village. It was in the mountains.
I'm going to go to the village right now and give you the chords. I know exactly which village it was. It was not the one by the perimeter.
doesn't take forever. This, forget. Every time you say that, every time you type that, I think you're typing siege. Freaking British and the way they spell everything wrong. Why is there a U in color? What for?
Just for fun.
Throwback to when everybody.
That's the
covered my
thing.
house
That
in
wasn't that like not the original spelling? Like the way Americans spell color, like that was the original spelling, and then the British were like, nah,
there's a U
we
in
want to make
color
it different.
because it's inclusive. Inclusive for what? You?
There, those are the chords of the village that we fought in and lost everything.
I'm not going there.
You don't have to. I'm just saying it's a taiga village. It's not the village by the perimeter. Because remember there was like a half-built house by we don't know who? It's still here, that little half-built house.
Inclusive for what, dude? That's... No, I mean, what is the letter U in color? How is that inclusive? That's what I'm asking. Like, who is it including? That's my question. That you need to answer to solve my riddle of... I don't know. Also, the name of my stream is Banana. Because this week, Despicable Me come out.
And everybody's so excited for it.
I'm so excited. I don't know why, but I'm an unironic, like, Despicable Me fan. If Despicable Me has one fan, it's me. If it has no fans, I'm dead. I'm sorry. I can deny it no longer. Them shits are bangers, and I'm tired of pretending they're not. You're too Mr. Man on the internet making cartoon videos pilled to understand that actually the Minions were always funny. That's why Facebook moms like them.
Otherwise they wouldn't like them.
So true. God, I love this game. I can die and just respawn right next to where I was. And then I need white and blue. There, I should be good for a while now. But, you remember the Gentle Minions phenomenon from like a while ago, right?
It sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
It's where
exactly
people
what
went to the Despicable Me movie dressed in...
Oh,
like,
yeah, in like full suits.
Yeah. God damn, bruh.
That was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. Also, I don't know why, but Pharrell waking up from his slumber to make nothing but bangers for the release of those movies. Holy shit. Like, for Despicable Me 3? He came out with Freedom, which is like unapologetically like a straight banger. It is so good. And then he came out with this new one, which is called like Double Life, and it's a banger as well. You've probably heard the chorus for it, because it's like, I know you heard the rumors.
Yeah.
The banger. This is a banger, and I know bangers. Pharrell coming out of his cage to produce nothing but bangers every time Illuminations wants to make a new movie. Can't wait for it to come out and not actually be good, and then everybody's like, oh damn, fuck. I can't tell whether the second or first one is my favorite. Because the second one's good, but the first one's a classic. So
The first one, so as somebody who's only watched the first and the second, the first one's good. The first one's better.
I don't know.
The first one's better. The first one's just straight up better.
I don't know. Everybody says that because they're white boy video essayist number 5. So
I've literally never watched a video essay on fucking Despicable Me. I just think the first one's better.
Where are these going? Huh? There we go. I don't understand how scaffolding works. Come on. Whatever. This is way harder than the other one. You sounds like you. It's... Oh, the moment has passed. Okay. This is way more ass than regular building. I am so glad I chose... It might take me the entire stream to do this, which is really sad. I missed. Recently watched 3 on the Truman Show. What are you... 3? Is this some like British thing where like it's like channel 3? The Truman Show is really good, but I would argue I think it's one of, if not Jim Carrey's best performance. Oh, 3 video essays, yeah. Gotcha. I thought you meant like you watched it on channel 3. Just gonna be like, that's silly.
I thought he meant he watched Despicable Me 3 on the Truman Show.
Oh, I just realized I can't use that as a reference because because Tim ruined it with an Among Us, so I can't use that as my reference anymore.
We have to kill it.
Oh, I realized why I'm having so much trouble with OneDrive. So I've been having so...
Because it's owned by Microsoft?
Well, the problem is now they make it default. Like, it used to be an opt-in thing, and now it's default. Yeah. You have to
Now
have
it's an opt-out. You don't have to have it, but you have to opt out of it.
Oh, no, I just fill it and then refuse to pay it for them. And then they're like, we're going to delete everything in there. And I'm like, okay, do it. I don't care. And they threaten me every once in a while with it. It's like, I don't use it, so I don't care. Art. There we go. Oh, that is way easier to look at. But I did mirror it. Well, I don't have to mirror it. I could just keep it. So how's your life been since Rep?
Mine? Eepy. Heap. It's been okay. Work has been kind of rough, but I just yesterday, so they're not going to get here until like next week. I bought more parts to do my own custom Game Boy.
Oh, speaking of which,
So
I wanted to tell you.
that.
So I was at Too Many Games. There was this booth that was selling custom Game Boys, but they had a bin full of as is like Game Boy motherboards for $5 a piece.
Oh,
and I was
did you
like,
buy any?
damn, I should have bought one, but I was like, I don't know because I don't know enough about them to like be able to use them. But
So,
I was
do you
like,
know
oh,
which Game Boy it was? Was
The
it Game Boy
original.
Advance? Okay, so like Game Boy DMG or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are tons of projects that are like replacement motherboards for that. So even if you get an absolute like completely corroded motherboard, you can pull the CPU and RAM off, and usually those are still good, and throw them on a new motherboard and have a working Game Boy.
Well, no. It was just the motherboard.
Like they took the CPU and RAM off?
No, so like when you open up,
No, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna build a custom Game Boy, you just need the motherboard anyways. Because you're
and then
replacing the shell,
they were
you're
basically
replacing
selling
the
like
buttons.
have you ever gone and Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
It was basically like game like that. They had shells, like custom shells that you could buy in like different colors and all that stuff. No, so I guess I could that's a probably unironically a really good segue into me talking about too many games. I'm gonna kind of get my initial opinions out of the way, and then I can.
Initial opinions. I'm never going again. It sucked.
Well, unironically, that's kind of what I was gonna say. It was
too many people trying to sell stuff. That's why you go to cons to buy shit.
No, that wasn't my problem.
Okay.
I'm okay with going to conventions and buying stuff. My biggest problem is that conventions keep getting more expensive every year, and so you feel like, why am I going to it? Why am I paying? Like, I paid $60 for my ticket to go, and all you can do now is buy more shit. And it's like, I don't really have the money to go to a place just to buy stuff.
I think that's why I liked Offkai so much, because the ticket was $100 for the whole weekend, which I think is a very fair price. For 3 days.
For 3 days.
Plus,
for
it's
3
not
days
just...
at Too Many Games, it was 90.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying at Offkai it was $100 for 3 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know.
No, I think that's a fair price, because I've seen like TwitchCon is like $300 for the weekend.
I'm not saying TwitchCon is good either.
But as far, I think it's fair, because there's there's so much stuff to do other than Artist Alley. The Artist Alley, although it's like a big part of Offkai, it is by far not even close to like the main thing that you're going to be doing. You're going to be going to panels, and I think that's why the $90 or the $100 price tag is justified.
Yeah, no, I think
that it's a bunch of panels, it's a bunch of hanging out with friends, it's a bunch of partying. It's not just walking around and buying shit. That's why I really liked Offkai.
Yeah, I think we kind of maybe misunderstood or just didn't plan well enough. So we went because we really wanted to see two YouTubers. I really wanted to see AVGN because he's probably the biggest influence on me in terms of a YouTube personality. So it was like meeting your hero for a little bit, and I got to see Some Call Me Johnny. I don't know if you're familiar with either of those people, but
I know who AVGN is.
I know it's hard not to know who AVGN is. But they're both like really big YouTubers. Mike has been watching Some Call Me Johnny for more than half his life, and I think I'm in a similar boat. It has been a long time since I started watching him. Anyway, so the cool part is normally you have to pay like a shitload of money to get signatures. That's the big reason why I don't think I'll go to Fan Expo anymore, is because like to see Charles Martinet and get a picture with him, it was like $120, which is crazy. But I mean, I want to support the artist, so I did it, and I'm not going to complain too much because I like Charles Martinet, but it's kind of crazy how expensive things are.
I mean, you also got to think about it as like, I agree, it's very expensive. It's probably, well, definitely too expensive. But if they make the price too cheap, there's going to be too many people.
Well, I'm glad you said that. It's like, you know what I'm about to say. So, Too Many Games was kind of awful. So we waited in line for both of those people for a combined 4 hours. 4 hours of just standing in line waiting because, if anybody is watching, I doubt it. Anybody watching that is from Too Many Games, I don't mean no offense by this, but...
Wait, you don't mean no offense. Okay, so offense meant...
And you're on high today. I wish you were running as slow as your internet. So, I said, like, I don't, and then paused, and then rephrased, and said... Because I was going to say, I don't mean to be rude, but instead I changed it to say, I mean no offense. Anyway, so the type of crowd that would go to an event to meet a YouTuber, I think you can kind of imagine the type of person that would do that. And so the convention was full of that group. I'm in that group, so I can't really make any big insults or anything like that, because I'm one of them. But the problem was, so the signings were free, so like anybody could come, and how do I say this and not be mean? It was the same crowd as kind of as Midwest Rep Rap, and so they would sit there and they would have these really long conversations with these YouTubers, and there was like no policing or like, all right guys, like keep it brief or none of that. And so there were people who would just be sitting there and like telling their entire life story to these people and being like, oh well, like my cousins one time watched you and like blah blah blah, and like I'm like, buddy,
they don't
hurry
care.
it up. I was so sad because by the time Smurf is 25 for the weekend and Curbs would get in for free as your carer, I'm not the autistic one. We went over this.
Midwest Rep Rap's free, so it's better. Just kidding. Wouldn't call it better, but
hey,
it is,
well, if we really
free.
want to split hairs, our East Coast is only $5 a person, so.
Oh.
And it's super.
I don't know how much Rocky Mountain is.
It's a good question.
It tends to be usually those conventions, the ticket cost is like to cover the venue usually, and that's it.
Yeah,
because they're very like community driven, that kind of stuff. That's why they're a lot cheaper.
My problem is just like, I think that conventions have gotten way too expensive these days, because I will be honest, I really enjoy going and buying art because I like supporting independent artists, and to me, I'm not a huge fan of just like finding art and buying it on Etsy, because I don't like to pay shipping, which is a really stupid thing. But also when you're at a convention like that, I love to walk through Artist Alley and see all the art, see what people are doing, and then like I'll find art and it'll be like that diamond in the rough. I love that feeling of like finding art that you're like, I have to have that. I want that like on my wall. That's exciting for me. And a lot of art up until recently has been pretty reasonably priced. Like a an 11 by 17, it normally goes for like 20, and they'll do like a $20 a piece, or buy 3 for 50
or whatever,
or something like that. The ones that I got at Fan Expo were 25 a piece, and I'm like, that's kind of a lot of money for a print on like cardstock paper. No offense towards the artist, I paid it, so obviously I can't be too angry.
When I went to
art has just gotten so expensive, and that coupled with the fact that I'm paying $60 to be there, it
also
makes it
cost
so
of
much
living
harder.
has gone up, so.
Well,
and I think it's more expensive for artists to be at those conventions too. So
no, I agree.
Yeah, it sucks, but
it's one of those that like it sucks for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think the artists do it maliciously. I think the artists, because like you can tell if somebody was doing it maliciously, because they'll be running a booth that's like either selling AI art or stolen art. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of AI art. I've seen more like stolen art, but maybe it's just because I haven't been to... Well, no, I just went to like 4 conventions in the last month. I didn't see very much AI art. I saw just a lot of like art that I was like, that's not yours. Like there was a booth that was selling like just prints from the N64 era of like advertising shit. I was like, this is not your art.
That's kind of lame.
But I did manage to find some cool shit at Too Many Games that I was super excited by. I really wanted to get a game there because it's called Too Many Games, and I was like, if I'm gonna find any like rare or like exciting games, it's gonna be at this event. I'm really excited with what I got, but then I went home and found out that I got them for MSRP, so it's not like I got a deal on them or anything, which isn't a deal breaker. It's just like, oh, I thought I snagged something really cool, but they're apparently really common. But I got a Japanese import of Super Mario 64 DS and Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. Both Japanese import games The Luigi's Mansion one is in box with the manual. The 64 DS does not have the manual, but it's still in box. I think it's super cool because it's like those are two of my favorite games ever, and I have the original Japanese copy of them. But apparently, it's not as rare as I thought it was.
It's still cool though.
That doesn't, to me, I don't really care how rare they are. Just the fact that I have them is really cool. Like I have a few Japanese import amiibos too, which I think are dope. Anyway, so those are the two games that I got. I also got some art from this local like place from New Jersey that does like really cute art. I'm actually going to tweet about them later because they seem to be pretty like small, and I want to support them with like exposure. I know that sounds bad. I want to give them like give them a good review because they don't seem to be very big. So I'm probably gonna tweet about it later and be like, hey, I loved your art. But yeah, Mike and I were so mad with how the lines were. We were like, we're never coming back. That might change because we might just plan better next time. But it was, I think, one of the most miserable experiences I've had in recent memory. It was horrendous. It was awful. It was putrid. I can't think of enough vocab words to describe how shitty it was. Again, I really don't want this to be like offensive to anybody, but the people near us in line were the most obnoxious, annoying, and smelly people I've been near in my life. And unironically, the one guy that was next to us in line was so smelly he gave me a headache. I just don't understand how hard it is, or how it is so hard for some people to just take a shower. Like, unironically, just take a fucking shower. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, especially when you're, like, because it's all indoors, air conditioned and everything, right? So there's no reason for anybody to be, like, sweaty and sticky.
It's fucking nasty, and it makes me really mad because I have to then stand in line next to you. And there was a guy there who got bored in the line, and so he started playing a Twitch stream at full volume like an iPad kid. And I'm like, motherfucker, you look older than me. You have to be in your 30s. How do you find it socially acceptable, first off, to not shower? How would I know? It's probably some indie person. They were playing Elden Ring, and I think they were like an IRL
flesh tuber.
Yeah, flesh tuber.
Ew. Damn.
But this person's watching this dude in full volume, and then somebody like buys a like soundboard thing or whatever it's called on Twitch. I forget. Like they buy a sound to play on stream. What is that called, Kirby?
Like a sound alert?
Yeah. And it's the casino one where it's like, let's go to the casino.
Oh, the gambling.
That one.
Yeah.
And so imagine that entire audio playing out loud as fuck off of somebody's phone in a line. Everybody in the line turned to glare at him, and he like just kept doing it.
Some people just have no shame, man.
It's so frustrating. And then in the first line, when we were waiting for AVGN, the guy behind us was with his fiance, and he's just like loudly telling her about all of AVGN's lore and like all of his history and like all this stuff, which I don't really care. I do that sometimes with my friends, you know, like when I'm telling them about people, like that's not the part that bothered me. What bothered me is that he kept trying to get into me and my sister and Mike's conversations, like subtly, or at what he must have thought was subtly. And I'm like, buddy, I'm having my own conversations. I don't know you, and I don't want to talk to you. If I wanted to talk to you, I would engage in conversation with you. Like, I don't know who you are. I don't want to, because like I got a copy of Simon's Quest signed, which for anybody that doesn't know AVGN, that was like the first game that he made, the first video that he made was on that game. And so I wanted him to sign my copy of that. And so I pull it out, like Mike was like, "Oh, what are you bringing to like get signed?" And I took out the game and I was like, "Oh, this is what I'm getting signed." And the guy goes, excuse me. So, did you know that back in 2009, that's when the Angry Video Game Nerd started? And did you know that that was the first game that he put out as a review? And I'm like,
yeah, no shit. That's the reason you brought it.
And he kept doing this, and imagine standing in a line for 2 hours with that behind you. It was fucking miserable. It was so awful. And then, sorry. And then, in the line for Johnny, there was this guy behind us who had hit every check on the list, and I'm just gonna be mean. I'm sorry. He fucking smelled. He looked to be older than me, which made me uncomfortable because I'm like, you should know better. He was balding and annoying.
You can't really control balding.
I can make fun of it.
Fair.
People made fun of me for being short at Murph, so I can make fun of this guy for balding. It's important for later when I make a joke. But yeah, anyway. So he's standing next to us, and he just keeps getting in our conversations. And it's clear that he was maybe like a little bit, I'm going to say like on the spectrum. Just in the way that he talked, I was like, that's probably what it is. So I won't make fun of that. What I will make fun of is that I was like, okay, well, like, rather than be rude, let's just ignore him so that we're not rude. He just kept talking to us. And we just kept ignoring him. And he just kept talking to us. And then finally, after an hour and a half in the line, we start audibly bitching about how long we're having to wait in the line. And the guy then decides to chime in on our conversation about complaining how long the line is. Which, first off, very funny. So I get this great idea. I'm like, wait a minute. This is my chance. So you know what the problem here is? No, I don't know what the problem here is. I think it's that people need to learn to go to the, and shower and groom themselves properly. You're American and not used to formal queuing. The hell? Anyway, so, I look over at him and I'm like, yeah, this line is like really awful. I can't believe we have to wait so long in this line, and kind of like goading him. And then he goes, yeah, I can't even believe I'm waiting in this line for this long. And I'm like, yeah, I know. If we weren't this far, I would just leave. And he goes, we're not even that far into the line. I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe we should leave. He goes, yeah, you're right. And gets out of line and leaves. and Mike looks back at me and goes, and mouths to me, finally. And then my sister is on the like ground because she was just she was sitting on the ground because the line was so slow that we could just like sit on the ground. And she goes, why did he leave? And I was like, because I tricked him into getting out of the line. But he probably won because we had to wait another half an hour in that line. And then also that's when the whole ticket debacle for the Hollow Break concert happened. So I was just miserable. That whole time. It was awful. But none of that is AVGN or Johnny's fault. Only Brits know how to queue properly. Why do all British people feel that they are like have the best way of life for everything? And like you take one look at it and you're like, that's just not true. Like I don't need to like a peer-reviewed essay to show that that's just not true. Anyway, so yeah, it was Too Many Games was rough. It wasn't my favorite thing we've ever, it wasn't my favorite convention. I think the biggest problem is we're trying to find a different convention to go to, because going to conventions, at least used to be really fun for us, but Fan Expo is expensive and we don't feel we get a lot of worth out of it because we're not interested in the like panels and stuff that go on, and the tickets are too expensive to just meander through Artist Alley and have a decent time. So it's like, I don't know what we're going to use as the alternative convention to go to. We were kind of hoping, since we are, not to like make it sound cringe, but we are gamers, and so like you would think that a gamer convention would be something that would be really fun, but I don't know. We decided, because the main thing that we were interested in was seeing Johnny and AVGN, and they were both only going to be there on Friday. We decided to only get Friday tickets to save money, because it was $30 cheaper. And so we felt kind of really pressed for time, which probably contributed to how like shitty we felt, because we were trying to cram everything into one day, which is on us, not on the convention. But still, it's just, we'd never dreamed that we would be sitting in a line for 4 hours just to see 2 people. But I guess that's just how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Maybe they need to make conventions more expensive so less people go, so that the lines are shorter.
See, but the problem is, how do I say this? Oh wait, I don't need Brand anymore. Alternative convention, come to Smurf. Yeah, no, Smurf is gonna be like $1,000 for me to come to. Like a plane ride to Britain right now is like $1,500, and then I'd also have to get a hotel. So it's like, unless I get somebody that's paying my ticket, there's no way.
Plus, if you're going all the way to the UK,
oh, Fast Pass for the queues.
You only spend a weekend there.
So we were looking at Fast Pass for the queues, which I know the alternative for, we could share a room, but I thought you said I can't stay at your house, Dreams. What the heck? Fast Pass for the queues. So you were saying that's like the equivalent to like the whale ticket at Off-Kai, which
whale, and also the unicorn, whatever the rainbow one was, rainbow unicorn or whatever, also did that, and that was significantly cheaper than the whale.
Yeah, so for too many games it was like $220 or something like that, and we were like, that is not worth it at all. Now obviously you get more benefits than just skipping the line, but still, I don't know where people get this kind of money to do this kind of... I guess it's probably a lot of people who don't go, like, this is it. Like, they don't go and do very much outside. Outside,
or
probably
maybe
not the right word.
They don't do a ton of cons, and this is like one of the only cons.
Well,
they do.
also everybody to an extent has a what's it called, entertainment budget. And so this might be just people's entertainment budgets. You know, like my cousins go to the casino every weekend and blow like a couple $100s, and I don't do that. So that's my equivalent to that, is like, oh, I buy like expensive printer stuff. Or at least that's kind of how I justify it in my head, you know. Either way, oh my gosh, the amount of money that people spend on some of the stuff there, I'm just like, no way. Also, I don't have friends, which is why I go to Smurf. That's what I'm thinking is the case for most people that are there. They go to too many games for that reason. Alright, should be good. Then this gets 2 blocks on top of it. Alright, that's good. And then this gets... See, now that it goes dark, I can't see. There were a lot of vendors that we really wanted to come back and see like a second time, and then we didn't get to because we were pressed for time. And again, we expected the whole evening to go a different way, which is kind of frustrating. Anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh, so kind of funny relative drama that came out of Too many games? Too many games, more like too many queues. That's a good one. I wish I had thought of that while I was sitting in the queue, but instead my brain was melting. So have you ever heard of a game called the Guy Game, Kirby?
Like, I want to be the guy?
No, it's called The Guy Game.
No.
After this, I'll send you the Scott the Woz video so that you can get up to speed on it. But it is a...
Oh, I hate Scott the Woz, so don't send me that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you hate Scott the Woz?
I hate him. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, really? I've never heard of a single person who's said that. I'm not saying it's crazy. I've never heard anybody.
I pulled up the Wikipedia for the Guy Game, and there's a big section on controversy.
Don't click it. Don't click it. I want to tell you.
I won't. I just wanted to see, like.
So
if I recognized it from like the pictures.
The Guy Game was this like thing where they went out to like Miami or something like that, and they like interviewed girls in bikinis and stuff, and it's like a trivia show. It's very, very early 2000s. If I tell you it came out in the original Xbox, you'd be like, "Oh man."
I saw PS2 in the picture.
Yeah, well, it also came out in the original Xbox, but
yeah,
anyway,
it's the same time frame. Yeah.
No. So the Guy Game, the way that it works is they would like interview these women and have them do like nerd trivia, and if they didn't get the answer right, they would have to flash the camera. And so it came out after the game was published that one of the girls that was in the Guy Game was underage when she was filmed. And so not only is the Guy Game porn, for lack of a better word, it's also underage porn too. And there was unironically a booth at Too Many Games that was selling the Guy Game. So there was a booth at Too Many Games that was selling child porn, which I think is the funniest thing ever.
The timing too.
Oh my
Dr. Disrespect.
God, it's so funny because like everybody in the tweet replies were like, I'll be taking that game off your hands. And the craziest part, they were selling it for $200.
Oh dear Lord!
It's not even cheap porn. It's like, oh my God. Oh man, it was so funny. So the expo immediately acted, and like there were rumors that they were gonna like close down that person's shop, but they didn't close down the shop. They just said, hey, you cannot sell that. And a bunch of people in the replies were like, not only can you not sell it, you should probably just destroy it, because it's not even like a rare collectible. It's just child porn. So it's like, yeah. But it is very funny that somebody was selling that at the event. I wish I had gotten to see it, because it would have been really funny to see a booth selling that. I guarantee I would have been like, hey, Mike, you see what they're selling? There's no way. Because there were a couple booths that were selling Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a classic.
That's like the normal controversy, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the one. Probably
that's what like Sunday school used as an example of the devil seeping into normal day life.
Probably because it's a gaming expo and not a like normal Comic-Con. One of the positives I did see there is, again, I don't really want to be mean, but I feel like more and more conventions, like people use it as an excuse to dress up in like the like most revealing and / sluttiest costumes they can, and then you have the guys that like creep on girls at conventions. That stuff has been like increasing more and more, and it used to just be the Deadpool cosplayers. Now it's like everybody, because you got that one yellow guy from Demon Slayer that his whole thing is being a pervert, and you got a lot of the anime crew do that. Then you've got the Has Been Hotel cosplayers that do kind of similar bit. Did you hear about the one has-been hotel cosplayer that wore blackface to a fan expo?
No.
Oh, that was interesting.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I think it's because Too Many Games is like a gamer convention, and that might be why. But there weren't very many, like, I guess I'll say perverted. I call them losers. But you did you see any at Offkai, like people with the signs that are like, I'll step on you for like $10 or something like that?
I mean, I wasn't really looking for it, and I'm sure it happened probably.
Why do you say it like that? Like I was looking for it too.
Well, yeah, I didn't. I did not see anything like that. I'm sure some people found their Oshis walking around and had them step on them. That's like a normal thing, but I don't think anybody was doing it for money. If that's
even
what you're
for the
asking.
bit, I really don't find that bit funny. I just gotta be honest.
Yeah, it was funny like once, but now everybody does it, so it's like not funny anymore.
And the main reason I don't find it funny anymore is that people aren't doing it as a joke.
I did see the funnier ones are like when people have like people sign dumb stuff. Recently, because TwitchCon Europe is going on right now.
Yeah.
Or it went on last weekend, I should say. Bao signed somebody's bald spot, which is really funny.
That's hilarious.
That's so fucking
as
funny.
Much as I don't like Bao's Yabai content, she is so funny with how
her
much
bits are very funny.
She commits to the bit so hard. Like when I keep sending it to Cynthia as a joke, but the tweet where she dressed up as Shy Lily pregnant on an IRL stream, that shit is so funny. It's so funny. I also think her Bowberry bit is very funny.
A lot of people get mad about that because they think she's either
she's fat shaming, right? That's what people were saying.
Yeah, but that's not
how that works.
Yeah. It's not what she's making fun of. No, I mean, she's not really making fun of anything. It's just kind of funny.
No. Well, you're clearly looking for the signs. No, I'm not into feet. Please, that's not something we're going to start on this channel.
Not into feet yet. No, you're not into feet.
All right, it was a good stream. Well,
not that there's anything wrong with anybody who is. Just, we're not.
Fuck. I wasn't saying into feet. Then what are you saying? Next, you're gonna be like, your mom.
Right now.
People standing on you. No, I'm not into girls standing on me. Now, men on the So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I did want to talk about people standing on your feet. I am so confused with where you keep trying to go with this joke. I am absolutely lost. So yeah, there were a lot of cool booths that I wish I could have checked out more of. That booth where like you could buy, I was legitimately thinking about like DMing you and being like, should I get one of these? But it was the Game Boy DMG like motherboard with like nothing extra on it, $5 as is. The only reason I didn't get it is because I was like, isn't the whole point that like most people like this is the only part that they use? So like if it's broken, then because like you replace the case, you replace the screen, you replace all that. So like if the motherboard's damaged, then like isn't that it?
But that's the point of like even if it is damaged, there's a bunch of projects that replace not the whole motherboard, but everything except for the CPU and RAM. So you use like a heat gun to get the CPU and RAM off the original motherboard, and you transfer it to a new motherboard. If the motherboard's damaged, because usually the CPU and RAM is fine. But obviously, if the motherboard's not damaged and it does work, then you can just throw it in a new case and everything and be good.
Yeah, I'd love to.
So there's for $5.
Yeah, I wish I had brought more cash.
A pretty good price
because I don't like that Circle Pay stuff. It always skews me out because Circle doesn't have great security compared to like PayPal and Venmo. Ooh! I did learn something. To be more talking about inclusivity
Wait,
here.
hang on. Are you talking about like Square?
Yeah.
You know PayPal and Venmo use Square as the back end, right?
So I'm gonna talk about something completely different, and then
Okay,
we
that's
can
fine.
come back.
We
to it.
don't have to circle back around. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I Square is fine.
So but what I was gonna say is Cash App uses a different backend. Whatever backend Venmo and PayPal uses is the one that's safe. I was under the impression that oh my gosh, now it's gonna bother me and I gotta look it up. Thanks. I thought it was called Circle.
That it's like that one that you can like plug into your iPhone, right? Or like connect to your iPhone, whatever.
What the fuck do I even call that?
Because they don't just sell those like payment terminals. Like they do.
Just give me
like,
a sec to look it up and then I'll tell you. All right.
Because Square is the one that a bunch of people, pretty much everybody at Off Guy had, was Square.
What do I call this? Digital.
Or like that meme where the person turns around the iPad for a tip. That's always a Square terminal.
Yeah, those are a different one.
Oh.
What backend does Cash App use?
Stripe. They use Stripe.
That's it.
I think. Yeah.
So, yeah, Square. So Square is the one that Cash App uses. No. Yeah,
Maybe I'm
Square.
wrong. I don't know exactly how everything. I don't know how
Okay,
financials
so
work.
Square is the one that Cash App uses. Let me look up what PayPal uses. What?
I just know that it's very highly regulated. So if something were to happen, like you'd be protected by the FTC and everything.
I thought PayPal used their own. Not JavaScript, you fuck. I don't think it's a.
I mean, we don't have to get into the weeds. They
Okay,
might
so
use their own.
I am under the impression that Square is the one that Cash App uses. When I looked it up, that's what it said online. I know for a fact that PayPal and Venmo are owned by the same company, and they use a different like service for their like Google Apple Pay alternative. They have been lauded as being like the most secure way that you can pay, like PayPal, Venmo, all that stuff. What happened is when PayPal came out with Venmo, or when they started doing Venmo, a lot of banks went, wait, hold up. We want to make some of that money. And so they started up Cash App. And then here is the thing that I thought was really interesting when I learned about it. They specifically advertised to minorities in America. So like Latinos, African Americans, that group of people, as like, this is the payment option of your group. That's like how they advertised. And so that's why there's this kind of demographic shift. However, Cash App uses a different backend. I swear that it's Square, and it's not secure. It's had multiple like data breaches in the since its inception, and everybody, all the like higher ups that use it say like, or that know a thing or two about it, say that Square is awful and you should not use it. So that's why I don't like using it at conventions.
Okay, that's fair. And paying with cash is always king, right? And most artists also do prefer you paying cash because then credit card companies don't take a cut.
Yeah, that leads me into another thing. So you were talking about those iPads that they that like when you're at a restaurant when they spin around. The reason why tipping has like gone up so much in price since those
is because
things
that's
got
just the default
added is because it's not. It's because it's not necessarily because it's the default. It's because those companies give the screens for free to the companies that they. So, what's the name of the people that use those? It's oh my god, what's the name of it?
I have an anecdote to relate to this after you figure this out. Unless you want me to say it now while you're thinking.
No, I don't want you to interrupt me.
Okay.
What the fuck is that iPad called? It's called the Zeusk. That's it. The company Zeusk. That's one of the more popular ones. So they will give, let's say, like Chili's, because that's the company that I just ate from. They will give those iPads for free to Chili's. However, they make a percentage off of every tip that is given through that iPad. So that's why they ask for more default on there, is because Zeusk makes money off of that. So that's why
that's icky. That's so icky.
That's why whenever I'm at a restaurant, I only tip in cash. I don't tip on there, not just for tax reasons, but also because those companies take a little bit of that person's tip. And I think it's really scummy, so I don't like it.
So at Offkai, pretty much every time you paid with a card, because everybody's using those Square terminals and they default to having a tip screen.
Yeah.
I don't even think you can turn it off. Every single artist was like, make sure you hit no tip.
Yeah. When I bought from...
Well, what if I want a tip? And they're like, no, they take money from it. I'm like, oh, okay,
yep,
yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they take from the transaction. I think they only take from the tip.
But that's still scummy.
But that I don't know for certain.
The whole
so
idea
I don't want
of tipping...
to, like, propagate a rumor that's not true, and I don't want, like, some lawyer from Zeusk to reach out to me and be like, you're lying. But I know for a fact they take a percentage from tips. I thought tips were protected only in better no, I'm just kidding. Only in other countries where tipping is not as scummy as it is in America.
That's what you would. Yeah.
That is the one thing, Dreams, where you can sit here and be like, "Oh, Britain's got you." You're right. When it comes to tipping, Britain is way better, and other countries
for the most part, tipping is very protected. The issue is that the laws haven't kept up with technology. So because these are all like digital terminals and everything, they fall under Well, I don't know for certain, but I think they fall under some different category that probably...
so protected for us is different than protected for Britain. I don't know if it's the same way in Britain, but in America, if you hold a job that can tip, your boss can pay you less money expecting that your tips will cover the rest of your salary, which I think is the scummiest law when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I wish that would be abolished.
Yeah,
because
that needs to go away.
I think that is asinine, that a company can charge you, like, pay you less money and then expect the customers to make up for that difference. And fine, they would theoretically have to charge more money for the food then charge me more money for the food. I shouldn't have to decide how much your employee makes based on their service. You should do that as the boss. That's not my job when I come to an establishment. So, tips in other countries are like a way to round off your bill so you don't have change, and that's it. Like, it's not so it's not in fact, in other countries, tipping is seen as like a negative thing. It's seen as a bribe, which is where it originated in the United States. It originated during like the Prohibition era, when people would tip off their waiter as like a bribe to give them better service or stuff that might get them in trouble, like alcohol. And then it evolved into this thing where now we have to do it so that we can pay the workers because they get like $1.25 an hour.
Yeah, Waffle House just raised their base pay.
And it's like $3 an hour.
Yeah, it's $3 an hour.
Wait, is it actually?
It is. No,
That's
I'm not even
crazy.
kidding. So they raised it from like, I think it was like $2.25. Now it's $3, and by 2026, June 2026, it'll be $5.25 an hour.
That's embarrassingly low.
Which is so fucking.
And you're like, well, they get tips. They shouldn't. Charge me
They
more for the
shouldn't.
food then.
Pay them a livable wage.
Because here's the thing: is
and
they're
then
always
still
gonna
allow them to get tips.
That's how when I worked at that ice cream parlor, that's what they did. Is they allowed for tips. They didn't tell people we did tips. They allowed for tips and then paid us over the minimum wage in my state.
Yeah, and even minimum wage for most states, because most states it's still federal.
Oh,
wage.
Dreams
It's
brings
still
up a good
laughably
point.
low.
You can make more being a street cleaner. In America, most street cleaners do it as community service, so they do it for free.
They do it because they got in trouble with the law.
Exactly. In America, they've turned putting people in prison as a job, or as a basically. It's free slavery.
No. It is defined as legal slavery. That's what prison still is. It is actual legal slavery.
It's sick. I can now say that and not get in trouble. Yeah, no. It's cool that every time you bring something up, we're like, it's worse than you thought.
That is the only place in the, not the Constitution, but in the law where slavery is still legal is if you're incarcerated.
Yeah, not all.
Dude.
There are some people but also it's another thing. They don't pay people to pick up do street cleaning in a lot of places. It's a city by city basis thing. But you can do it as a volunteer like you do a firefighter.
Yeah, so here...
That's one of those, honestly, though, that I kind of think, like, volunteer firefighters, that's the way that it should be done. Because there shouldn't be a monetary reason for you to save somebody's life like that. But then you kind of get into, like, a murky territory, because, like, then it's kind of like, well, if you're a doctor, should you get paid? It's a gray area. It's it should be one of those cases where it's like they get paid, but not like a super crazy amount. I don't know. I don't really want to get into that because that's kind of outside of what we're actually talking about. Anyway, community service is a thing here too. Depending on what you've done, you could end up working for charities, but half the time you walk out with a job once you finish. Yeah, no, that's not how it works here. And it's not like charity work. It's quite literally like slavery. There's a couple documentaries, and I'm pretty sure Last Week Tonight did an episode recently about it, where they have reason to keep people in jail just so that they can keep them as workers.
It's also one of those things where when you get out of prison, it is very, very difficult to get a good paying job.
Yeah, no. But we don't need to talk about the
just always on your record.
Prison system on
people
the
care
Gamer
about that
channel.
too much.
True. I'm playing Minecraft. Prison is like a sweet place to be. You get warm cuddles at night. Jeez. I feel like I say this way too much, or I said this way too much on the last stream, but this is like the Ace gets canceled, his stream canceled live on TV.
Yeah, you're only going to get canceled by the people that don't matter for what you're saying.
Maybe. Oh. In the middle of stream, too? Damn. Thanks, Cynthia. I don't know if she's still here. But for reals, you get free board, room, and college education while you're there.
Not in America.
Not in America. Alright, there's the white one.
Oh, yeah.
Then one.
Never mind. I was gonna get more political, but no, I'll drop it. We can drop the prison talk.
2. Bro, I'm just building.
Just building Gargura.
I'm just building Guga. What hour are we at? Ooh! I might legitimately, this might take the entire stream. Which is awesome, because then that means that every time I need a quick out for stream, I can just do this.
Yeah.
It looks sick as hell, though.
Is that... Oh, that's double size, right? That does look sweet.
What other stuff do I need? Oh, I need more skin tone. And I'll need more blue. Shoot, I'm out of white. If you want to make more white,
orange?
that would
There's
really
every color Hatsune Miku, I think.
Is there an orange Hatsune Miku? Yeah, no, definitely. I thought I answered that. I'm sorry. Kiara. I'll put Kiara on the server. I have the main 5 of Gen 1 already made. Actually, let me check. Let me check my references.
You should do all of the Hollow Girls and Iris.
I'll have to see if I have
That
one.
was kind of mean. I'm sorry.
And Iris.
Yeah,
What's wrong with Iris?
nothing.
Not
Just for the longest time, she like wasn't classified like
it was.
in
It's
any
so
of the gens.
interesting how they handled her. So I have Ame, Callie, Ina, Kiara, and Gura. Those are the 5 that I have.
Iris is technically part of second gen now, right?
So yeah, she is the main 5. I have the main 6. Oh no! I want to put that comment on my wall. I'm gonna send that to Gigi right now. I just told her how to change her wallpapers, and she immediately changed it to a My Little Pony one.
Nice.
And
Based.
I gotta send this to her. I should be like, you should join stream right now. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. So, speaking of my sister, because I was thinking about this, because she and I were talking about like stage names and stuff like that, because I stream, and whenever I tell a story on stream, the hardest part is not calling other people by their stage names. It's calling myself by my stage name. Because, like, up until recently, I don't refer to myself as Ace out in public very often. So it's very weird to do that, you know? I don't know if you find it the same way. You probably do. Probably having me call you Kirby
getting myself...
all weekend.
Honestly, okay, so... Kirby is actually very close to the nickname I was called in high school, so honestly, it's not that weird for me.
Well... Yeah, no, I don't have... I don't have anybody that calls me calls me Ace in like actual conversation.
That's fair.
So
I mean, in real life, I don't really, but like I said, just because it was a nickname in high school, it's just kind of natural for me to switch between like my real name and Kirby.
It's getting more natural. It felt more natural towards the end of Midwest. Because I was like,
Yeah.
you know, now I'm kind of getting into the swing of like what it feels like
What
for
it
this
feels
to
like
be
to
my
chew
name.
5 gum.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the one person that stopped by the booth and I had to explain VTubers to them and they said, "Oh, you're like the Wizard of Oz."
Oh yeah, and I'm like, that's unfortunately a pretty good analogy.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. Luckily, I didn't have to explain VTubers to my parents because they actually watched a pseudo VTuber. So they were like, "Oh, it's like blank," and we're like, "Yeah, no, it is." They watch a lot of like tech, and they watch like I'll call like normie channels. And there's one guy who talks about like woodworking tools, but his model is a bear. He has a 3D model, but he's a bear. Grow into your fursona. See, Kirby's still kind of in the closet on that one, so I wouldn't.
I have a chart. Hang on, let me find it. I'm posting
Here
in
it is.
Discord.
It's like the furry chart or whatever. Okay, so that connects up. So then I have.
I really love the text under it too. It's really funny.
The what? The text? What about text?
Hang on, you'll see in a second.
Will
Going in the meme channel.
What are you up to right now on the Minecraft server?
I am getting cobblestone and wood.
Shit.
I posted it.
Okay, I'll look at it later. Could you bring me like a bunch of white concrete? Maybe like
Uh,
2 or 3 stacks.
yeah.
I'm putting the
Do you know where
groceries away.
some is?
Groceries. They're. I thought we had like a shitload of it, but oh, it's over by the Walmart.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now, if I drop down into this gray block, I'll die. Yeah, I'm all out of white, so I'm trying to scrounge together what I can.
We out of concrete.
We out of concrete. It's almost done, and then Tim can ruin it by putting an Among Us on it. I don't mind the Among Us on the others because they're easy to fix, but this one would take forever to fix. You were out of milk? No way. There we go. Perfect. I didn't see anyone to take their names. What do you mean? At the grocery store? Do I really have to look at this name? Oh, my sister responded. She's so dreams. She responded to your comment. Yes, Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Applejack. It's only 4 names. Who are we missing? Let me pull up chat. I get Rarity. Who's the 6th? Rainbow Dash. Okay. All right. Well, now we got 6. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Dreams. I've already seen this image. Furry. Here, I'll fix this image. Hold on.
Don't put furry over every single one. That's not how it works. That would make every VTuber a furry. Every VTuber in existence.
Yeah,
including you. Including
no.
you. Including you.
Excuse me? How am I a furry? Please, explain to me in terms
I think
that
Luigi
makes
turns into like a hippo or something. That makes him a furry.
Well, actually, it's the cat power-up suit, so it's not an actual furry. It's clothing that he wears. So.
Don't furries wear furry suits?
Well, no, they want to actually be cats. They don't get a power-up in real life. Here, I got it fixed for you. Hold on.
Oh, you might not want to put that picture on stream.
Yeah, no, it has the N-word on it.
Rid of
You think
real
you're
quick.
really
Okay.
slick by posting.
I did not realize
slurs in my group chat. But,
there's a version that doesn't have the N-word. I didn't realize that's the one I was posting.
Shame. Kirby's like, damn. I wish
sorry.
I almost got away with making Ace have the N-word on his stream, but luckily
I didn't expect you to pull it up on.
I'm
your stream.
too much of a gamer. I didn't. Not gonna fall for that one.
Alright, I guess I won't bring your weight concrete. So like 2 or 3 shulker boxes worth white concrete?
No, I don't need that much.
Okay. 2 or 3 stacks?
Yeah, I don't need that much. Here's my updated guide.
Not furry. I'm like...
There you go. It's
okay, I'm
fixed
like
now.
1. My model's a 1 with like my big toe on the sinking step.
Yeah, so you're a furry. Dog, you got horns. And goat
Dude, that's
legs.
the same as fucking... That's... Okay, the goat legs is the thing that kind of puts like my big toe on
all
the
right,
step.
but like I have goat legs in a much cooler way than most people.
Exactly.
Alright. So that's the first white. Boom, 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 boom. You don't have a toe on the second step. You have a whole hoof.
Damn.
Got him. Got him. Kirby ain't beating the furry allegations today. It's okay. I had a friend who was like a furry as well. He was I think he was a walrus. Yeah, he was a walrus. So like there you go.
Oh, this is a really good size for this. I like it. I like it.
Oh,
The double size, I really like it.
Nice.
Perfect.
I'm glad. That's Jamie Heineman. I'm so glad you know about the Mythbusters. I wish I could have gotten to see Adam Savage. He was at Fan Expo, but he had a really long line and he was really expensive. Like just to see him was like $120, and I was like,
I'm putting a shulker box full of white concrete down.
Sick. Please tell me I'm not out of black. I'm not out of black. Let's go. Okay. This one should be gray. You know who I haven't heard a lot from recently? Tim. I hope he's doing okay.
I was gonna say the last time I really talked to him was like off Kai. It's been a couple weeks, yeah.
That's a lie. We talked to him last week on stream. Remember he came in and we had that conversation?
Yeah. And
Tim
then
is probably stuck playing Osu. That's probably true.
And then he said, I'm leaving and I'm never talking to you guys ever again. He's probably doing all right.
Actually, he hates me, and there's like bad blood between us. No, I did make a funny tweet. He tweeted at this guy who was like, I need a translator for Japan. Is anybody gonna be in Japan that could like translate for me? And Tim replied and was like, I know how to speak Japanese. If you could pay for my flight, I'll come. And then or he said, could you pay for my flight because I know Japanese? And then I replied and I said, could you pay for my flight because I'm silly and also goofy? Which is a banger tweet. I'm both happy and sad that replies don't get put in the main feed. Because then people don't see it, which it's some of my funniest material. But then at the same time, it's like, sometimes I just reply and it's like, oh, cool. Or like some dumb shit. But like, sometimes I post bangers in the replies and you don't get to see them. This is gray. I gotta play. Oh, so we were talking about like games earlier with too many games, and I was like, oh, I gotta come back to this topic, and then we never came back to it. What I wanted to talk about is I'm probably going to go on a little bit of a grind. I really want to beat all of the Mario RPG games in preparation for Brothership coming out, and there are, I think, 5. So there's Superstar Saga, then it's Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story, Dream Team, and then Paper Jam. Yeah, 5. So I have all of them on the 3DS, or I guess Partners in Time was never released for the 3DS, but I can play all of them on the 3DS. What I wish I had is a capture card for my 3DS, because I'd much rather just play it there. What I think I'm going to have to do is stream them off of an emulator, which is not as fun.
You mean original hardware?
Well, so it's my copy that I downloaded off of my game cart, so it's technically legal to play it on an emulator.
In America law, yes. Sure.
It's my copy of the game. So if anybody wants to get frustrated, it's my copy of the game.
Usually easier saying it's on original hardware.
They're gonna know.
True.
I made a funny joke once.
We talked about
Thank you.
modding uh, DS, right? To add a capture card.
Yes, not a 3DS, but a
Oh, not a
DS.
3DS. I'm
I
pretty
would
sure
imagine
there's
that there
similar mods for the 3DS
very
though.
similar mods.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's actually with a modded 3DS, you can actually stream the game off of the DS itself. It's just it's not good. I think as you can probably imagine.
Oh wait, hang on.
I'm gonna have to send my 3DS to the mines to get modded. Also, another thing I want to do is I was going to ask that. Oh, like, can you stream?
Is it a new 3DS XL?
It is a. I think it's just a 3DS XL, not a new.
Not it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't know the
3DS
difference.
XL, not a new one. So it doesn't have the extra RAM that the new one has. Minecraft on your 3DS.
Okay.
So Minecraft doesn't run on my 3DS because I don't have the new 3DS XL. I just have the 3DS XL.
Oh, have you? Okay, speaking of Minecraft on consoles that it shouldn't be on, have you seen the project with somebody putting it on the GameCube?
No, but I saw somebody put it on the Dreamcast, which was
No, the Dreamcast slash GameCube. They're putting it on both.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw the video.
But I posted there was an update to it, and he just increased the render distance to be 10 chunks, which is basically the same as what we're playing on because we're stuck on a realm.
That's funny. Yeah, because I commented and I said, and Microsoft still can't get it to run on a PS5. And then as soon as I said that they finally released it on the PS5. Oh, yeah, the Apple TV version.
Oh, boy.
Somebody archived that because it had been lost for a while. All right, let's see. How does it look?
Yeah, unfortunately, the Apple TV version didn't transition to Bedrock. Or fortunately, however you want to look at it.
We did it, guys. We finished it. That took way too long.
But it looks so good.
It looks so good.
It does look really good.
And
now just imagine like a whole army of those all around the perimeter.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be so cool. That's why I wasn't worried about making those on the server earlier, because now I can make more of them. So what I could do with the rest of the time for today, I think I might wrap up a hair early, like at 30 rather than 5. I might fill double chests with the colors to make the next character. So I think I want to do Ame next, right next to Gura, because Amegura. What is it? What do they call it? Ame-same? Yeah. Ame-same. So the orange one. No, the orange one I haven't made yet, but I'll send a picture into the group chat so you can see the orange one. I'm gonna make the yellow one. Yeah, no, that looks. It's so. Wait, hold on. Look at it compared to the rest of the wall. It looks so small. Like you could put like all of them up here. That's really funny. And then pixel art of Buttercup. Is that a My Little Pony character? I'm not familiar with them.
Isn't that fuck, what was that show?
Oh, Powerpuff Girl. Oh.
Oh yeah, Powerpuff
yes,
Girls. That's what it was.
One.
No, that's
Right?
the green one? Wait.
I thought the green one was Stinky Cup. I thought that was her name. Because she's green. She's
Yeah, it's the green one.
Stinky Cup. This is the dumbest thing I think I've
Stinky
ever
Cup.
come up with. Alright, so where is the item sorter? There is the item sorter. Perfect. What are all these? Oh, they might be yours. What are all these shulker boxes and double chest in the item server?
It's something I'm working on.
Okay. Oh, there's an observer that was just lying on the ground.
Oh.
Hopefully it didn't break something.
Here. Hang on. I need.
You see this red shulker right there? I put the observer in that red shulker.
Yeah. I think I just dropped it on accident. What's a good block to put note blocks on that makes a good sound?
I don't know the differences. Blossom, Commander, and the Leader. Are those? There's no way that that's actually their name. Ina comes up next. I kind of want to make her. No, I gotta make Ame. So Ame's gonna need. Shoot, I don't have two different browns. I just have dark brown. That's okay, probably.
You're not limited to just concrete.
Yeah, I know. I'll just take dark oak or something like that.
Okay.
She needs red for a little bit. She does need the cyan for her eyes. And she needs yellow and gold. Ooh, I could go to the nether and get the gold.
Okay, wait, before you go into the nether. Oh, you're right here. I want to show you something very funny. I need dirt.
Need yellow. Oh, I got a bunch of yellow on the last stream, so I'll grab that from the end. And then Powerpuff saved the day, fighting crime, trying to save the world. Here they come, just in time, the Powerpuff Girls. Oh, you've been doing the whole Blossom, Commander, and the Leader. Bubbles, she is the joy and the laughter. Buttercup, and she's the toughest fighter. I couldn't. I don't think if you put a gun to my head, I could put the names to the characters. I think Bubbles is the blue one, and Blossom is the red one, and then Buttercup is the green one.
Pink one.
If I got it right, I'm gonna be so excited. Okay.
You are right. Here, this is what I'm making. Oh wait.
Before you do this, just remember that I cannot hear game audio. So if this is a volume-based joke, then it's not going to make any sense.
Well, I mean, it might not go off while you're
Oh,
here.
I know the evil monkey because he just got added to multiverses. It's Mojo Jojo. He actually is a stage hazard that can instantly kill you.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, he puts a bomb down and will blow up whoever hold. Like, you can grab the bomb and throw it at people and it will blow them up.
Okay, so the glass keeps the... Oh, it just went off. But you don't have game sound. The glass keeps the thing from growing, the sapling. But it still randomly game ticks, and the observer detects that and then sends a signal to the note block. So this will, every once in a while, make a random note block ping. And you can hide this in a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it randomly dings at you.
Does it have to be lit?
Huh?
Does it have to be lit?
I don't think so. I think it randomly game ticks no matter what. It's it's semi-rare though. Like it happens like once every like 3 or 4 minutes. It's like when you plant a sapling, that's when it would, when the sapling grows is when it would tick.
I like the sound that it makes off the bone.
Yeah, that's why I picked the bone.
All right. Music sound back to 3%. This is why I get surprised by creepers so much. You can hide bodies in the walls too. Good comment. Alrighty.
So next time somebody new joins the server that plays for a while, we're putting a bunch of these in their house.
Is there a way that you could run? Do we have a lot of oak on the server or no?
Not a ton.
Okay. If you could run.
Wait, there's probably a bunch by Tim's base because he had to cut down a bunch of trees.
True, that's very true. Tim's base is It's one
by the Walmart.
outpost. No, it's not.
It might be. It might be not in his like actual house, but like on the chests that are just outside by the wheat field.
Where's Tim's house?
Next to the item sorter portal.
Items sorter. Oh, that's right. Why do I keep getting attacked by everybody whenever I'm in the Nether?
Should eat your food so you heal. You're just sitting at half a heart.
Yeah, I know. It's. Don't worry about it.
You know, if you like eat over, like fill up your entire hunger bar, you get saturation and then you heal super fast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim, come here.
Like I said, it's probably outside.
Well, then why are you in here looking?
Oh, I thought I could fit it. I'm putting some of these in here. In case Tim does come back and play.
He won't ever. He hates us. There's actually drama in the Ace Gamer community.
There is.
There's real drama. And it's not just made up for fun. Oh, this actually has diamonds in it. I'll donate some to it. Tim's area. No. Nah. There is a less than a 64 stack.
I'm sure there's more somewhere.
I'll find it.
No, not here. It's by the wheat field.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Oh, the wheat field.
No. Tim's wheat field. Because he had to clear out a bunch of trees to make his wheat field.
Where Dreams was gonna make that. He was gonna plant wheat and then he never did.
Because he hates it on this server.
He hates us. This is the real drama that exists. Oh shit. This makes me want to play Mario or Luigi Bowser's Inside Story so bad. And I have it on my 3DS, and so I'm so tempted to actually play it. So I think Dark Oak is going to be too dark for what I want. I need a light wood.
I'm pretty sure there is a bunch of just oak. One of those chests.
Let me see, how does... I guess this doesn't have stripped oak on it. Wait, what color is this? I swear I'll put this right back. Brown. Brown terracotta. Man, but I don't know how to get brown terracotta.
I think you have to mine it from...
Clay?
No, from one of those biomes.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
The hell, glow lichen? What is bro doing over here?
He's making glow lichen. Oh, he made a farm for it. I don't know why. It's fairly useless.
Wait, how do you use it?
I honestly don't know.
Did I do it? Oh, these just have bone meal in them. I guess they just grow the glow lichen.
Do you
That's
think?
cool.
Okay, hang on. I have
Rumor
an
has
idea.
it that Kirby has a to-do list item that hasn't been completed yet, and it's been a while. Ooh, I'm
That's
always
fake
interested.
rumor.
I'm always interested in stuff that affects Kirby on a drama level. What is it? What is the project? I know it's not a fake rumor. Tell me, what is it? I need dirt on Kirby so I can blackmail him into buying me an SVO8. From Twitch Tat. Ooh, it's a to-do list item that he turned off before he turned off Redeem. Ooh. You turned off Redeem? Ooh.
I think, yeah, because the redeems aren't working, so I turned them off. I forgot what he redeemed.
I don't know either because I don't frequent your Twitch chat like that. Waiting eagerly for Dreams to type. Nope. Oh. Not gonna tell us. Dang it! No spoilers. Well, how can I blackmail him if I don't know what it is? What did I need? I needed gold. I wanted to go to the... And I need yellow. I also could really use some paper. I don't think I need that much. It was to move to your base move your whole base 2 blocks to the left. Oh dang, that is kind of funny.
He doesn't even use his base though.
Yeah, the problem you use my base more than I use my base.
Your base?
No, Kirby. No, not you. Dreams uses it
Oh.
more than I do.
And like the only reason we still kind of use my base sometimes is because there's useful shit in the basement.
Yeah, no.
Like the top part doesn't get used at all.
No, I know my base, but we don't use my base. People have defaced my base so much. Like they put all the paintings everywhere, and then they took all the paintings down, and they put all the banners up from the raid farm. Oh, didn't you say before we converted you wanted to like idle the raid farm a bunch before it gets broken?
Yeah, we got some time though because I'm waiting until Mojang fixes 1.21.
You're gonna be waiting a while. Where is the gold farm? Is it by the end portal? Yeah, I think it is.
A gold farm? Yeah, if you head the direction of the end portal, you'll see it.
Awesome. And I forgot to go have a bed, so glad that we made a portal in the near the origin. Otherwise, I would be screwed these last couple streams. Can I make it? Oh, I can't make it. Ah! What the?
Dude, you know how funny it would be
Yeah.
for when the Dreamcast Minecraft version comes out. We just have a Minecraft Monday where we're just playing on that instead.
That would be funny. Oh, speaking of Minecraft Tuesday and the future of Minecraft Tuesday, I did want to propose something to you. So if you have time after stream,
Yeah.
I wanna pitch something to you. I don't want to do it on stream though. Oh, there's some gold in here. Oh shit, there is no gold over here. Did somebody like use this recently, or what's the deal? There's like no gold over here. Kirby?
Hmm?
You there?
You probably have to use it. I'm pretty sure all the gold got moved.
What do you mean by use it?
You have to like go up to the top and let it run for a while.
Oh, you mean idle at it. Gotcha.
Yeah. There's probably a ton of gold in the item sorter, if that's what you need like right now.
I don't need it right now. I was just coming up with something to do on stream to like end off the stream. I don't even know how many blocks I need. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4. $32 blocks of gold. Is it like up here that I need to idle or whatever?
McDonald's is doing a collab with Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, you didn't see that? You don't want to eat
I
Gojo
just saw it.
sauce?
I've never seen the anime, so I don't know what that.
You know my beautiful blue-eyed king Gojo.
No.
Uh.
I need to watch the anime,
Oh
dude.
my god, you are so behind. Holy shit. No,
Dude.
actually don't teleport me. I want to go to the item sorter.
There are a lot of animes I need to watch.
I can't believe you haven't seen the memes. Gojo's been like everywhere, like Hollow Purple. Have you seen, do you know Hollow Purple?
No.
Oh my lord. Oh my god. I was gonna post that as a joke, but you wouldn't even have gotten it. Oh, never mind. Why would I even convert them? There's an entire double chest in the item sorter full of gold blocks. How do we have so much gold? Holy shit.
Probably because people were idling the gold farm.
That's
It
not-
generates gold super, super fast. Like, it is crazy fast.
Maybe I can idle more of some of the farms more. Iron's another one that we should idle.
Once we could make another iron farm somewhere where we hang out more, like maybe by the Walmart.
We could put another iron farm in the perimeter, and then when I'm making those things in the perimeter, it would make those.
We could, but I think golems take up well, I guess they don't spawn that often. I think they take up the cap for mobs.
You could look into that.
I should look into that. It probably won't make a huge difference, but having it in the perimeter is kind of not worth it because it's not going to increase the iron production at all. But I guess if that's where we're hanging out, then it probably is worth it to put it over there. Or maybe like off the edge. Like we could build one off of each edge, and then whichever edge you're building at, that's the one that's running.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that you're close to. Because it's not that hard to make them, so we could make 4 of them.
So talking, since we were talking about Mario and Luigi. Last time I played it on, I played it on stream, but not like Ace Gamer stream. I used to do private streaming. Time to watch Death Note for the 9th time. Oh gosh.
I don't like how you call
Head,
it private
old
streaming. You should just call it VCs.
What?
Private streaming sounds weird.
Yeah, I was a private streamer.
It sounds like you're taking off your clothes or something.
I was streaming Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Just to say you were sharing your screen to your friends.
No, that sounds weird.
How does that sound weird? And private streaming doesn't sound
Well, I'm sorry I'm not a gooner, and my first thought is porn. But no, I wasn't streaming with my clothes off. Sorry, Kirby. Sorry to disappoint you. Which one of you has the glass? There it is.
I'm gonna go watch the live action Death Note.
Sorry, I'm not a gooner. Anyway, I was streaming Bowser's Inside Story, and I was like, guys, the final boss is like awesome. It's like so cool, and I beat it in like 2 turns because my problem is, one of the reasons I don't play RPGs on stream very often is because I'm awful when it comes to RPGs, because I like to grind, and so I will unironically grind until I'm like 5 levels over the max cap, or like 5 levels off of where I should be in the story. Like, speaking of which, Thursday I'll be playing Mario RPG on stream, but last time I played Mario RPG, I'm like 4 or 5 levels ahead of where I should be in the story. And so I'm just like one-tapping everybody. Which live action, the Netflix or the originals? I've never heard of the
original live action. What?
I mean, one thing that they do a lot in Japan is they make live action versions of anime, but that's the Japanese, not the Netflix.
I'm talking about the Netflix one. It was allegedly bad.
Not allegedly, it was bad. Just like One Piece. Oh, I saw this in a TikTok yesterday. Somebody called it called My Hero Academia My Mid-Hero Akashidia, and had me giggling for like way too long. Mid-Hero Akashidia is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
That's pretty funny.
Look at her. There she is. There are live actions of Death Note from Japan. Unsurprisingly, the guy who plays L is very attractive. Why did you have to add that? Very
Man
attractive.
speaks the truth.
Because it's true. Alright, I won't slow your roll. You got this. Oh god, I fell. He is very hot, I might add. What's this? Is this like a tree farm?
I don't know what that is. I haven't seen that yet. I assume it's a tree farm.
3 movies. What's this? What in the world is all of this? Oh my gosh. There's a beacon in here.
Is that where all the shulkers went?
Oh my god. How does this person have all this iron? Or all these... look at all this. And it's crafted into blocks. What the hell? I guarantee Tim did this. That's from the chunk that I mined.
Oh, that was, yeah, in the perimeter.
Oh, that's dreams. Where does this railroad go?
I think that goes to that little, like, construction site that he had
Oh, I
outside of
remember
the
this.
entrance to
I
mine.
remember this. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. And I can't get out. Oh, I got out. There we go. We're good, we're good, we're good. Ow. That's so funny. I just like stumbled into this. I'm like, whose is this? All this track. My lord. Must have taken forever. What about this? Oh, I do not want to go down this. Not me lobby crafting, LMAO. The music is fitting for when you got into the minecart, thank you. I find that I'm unintentionally very fitting for, or my music is very unintentionally fitting. Yeah, it's a terrible tree farm. Don't be so hard on yourself. I think I can thread the needle, or am I gonna die? Oh! I'm goated. Oh, that's sad. I forgot if the villagers die, the buildings start to deteriorate and they turn into mossy cobble, and grass grows on the inside to show that like it's dead. We should bring villagers back here. Do you like your?
We could. It wouldn't be that hard.
Do you like my mini smelter? I didn't see it. Now with the new tech in 1.21, you can like transport hundreds of villagers like really easily. Is this your mini smelter?
Oh, you're talking about like, yeah, them riding a
boat.
minecart through a portal. Yeah, the new portal tech is going to be insane. It's already insane, I should say.
No, I found it. See, it's right here. Patent pending. TM. Trademark. That's how I smelted all the copper and iron. It's cool. I like it. I like the design.
Oh,
But-
that's what I wanted to
Oh, sorry.
decide on. I want to make a super smelter. Super smelter.
Oh, so you blowing that horn. It was so
The horns
quiet
are
I thought it was
fun.
part of the game. Or like the game audio that I'm using. From Bowser's Inside Story, it sounded like a DS audio. Alright, well, I know it's a little bit early, but I think I might call it here. Because I think we're in a good place for next week to build a gura, or amme to go with that gura that we built. Let me show off the gura to end off stream. Take off your wings, jump in, and put them on before you land.
It's
that's
such a
that's actually a fun
long
idea.
fall. That wouldn't even be that hard.
Yeah, that's why I could actually do it. All right, where's the highest?
Try
point?
dropping your wings, jumping down after them, catching them, and then putting
There's
them on.
no way. There's no way I could actually do that. They say when you're doing a splash potion to throw it up instead of down, because throwing stuff down, it hits the ground way faster than you do. Nah. How do I scale this? Quick Kirby, turn off keep inventory. I don't think it's a toggle. So wait, I take the wings off and then jump and then put them back on?
It's like not that hard.
Guys, look, I'm gonna be on MLG now. After counting to 5. Cheater! Excuse me, what? I didn't right click. What? I only did left clicks. Wait, what the hell is attacking me? Oh, one of the slimes knocked me off. Wait, all I need right now is like... Wait, hold on. Actually, it would be funnier if it was like this. All I need is like purple, like a purple glare over this footage right now. You look lonely, don't you? I could fix that. Kirby, wait, Kirby, are you watching?
Hmm. Yeah.
Look at me. All I need is, you look lonely. I could fix that. Whatever, I thought it was funny.
Oh, I didn't hold my push to talk. I laughed extremely loud.
He was doing redstone. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, with this image of Gouda, I'm gonna call it here for right now. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. As for stuff that I'm doing, I have a stream on Thursday, which will be Mario RPG, which I'm very excited to do. I've been wanting to play Mario RPG or like finish it up so that then I can get started with the next Mario RPG series. I'd love to do like every week. I just keep grinding through all of the Mario RPG games. I don't know if you guys would be okay with that, but I would really like to, because I really want to play Bowser's Inside Story, and I really want to play Superstar Saga Remastered. So like, I don't know. And I might throw Luigi's Mansion in there as well, because I'd like to play that now that it just got a remake. That I hate that it's $60, but that's for another stream to complain about. So yeah, then also on Friday I have another video coming out, and next week will be Midwest Rep Rap videos, so that should be fun. So yeah, anything else you want to add, Kirby, or no?
No, I'm gonna build a Game Boy, but probably not on stream.
Dang, Sean. I need to fix my PS3 so that I can stream PS3 games as well.
There's a couple people, if I told that to, they would yell at me for not building it on stream.
I don't, because I don't want competition in the space, so I'm totally okay. Keep doing that. I'm gonna reverse get you into streaming by being like, keep not streaming.
Yeah, being
it's
the
okay.
one person telling me not to, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, I'm doing it.
Absolutely.
Everyone else is telling me to stream, and I'm just like, I'm shy. And
then I'm like,
don't do it. I don't want competition. I'm like,
I don't want the competition. They're like, damn, I need to get out there. I need to start streaming again. All right. Well, yeah. That being said, that is all from me. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. Now with me. All right, Kirby. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.